2 years later, did Israel kill its own hostages? 2 years have passed since Israel began its brutal campaign under the banner of Free the Hostages. 2 years of carpet bombing Gaza, from the northern ruins to the southern ashes. 2 years of using the hostages as both a weapon and an excuse. Israel's rhetoric was clear: we will not stop until the hostages are home. But the reality on the ground has been a massacre of Palestinians, of Gaza itself, and possibly of the very people Israel claimed to rescue. Let's speak facts. More bombs have been dropped on Gaza than on Germany during World War II or Vietnam at its peak. Entire neighborhoods have been erased, hospitals flattened, families buried alive. The so-called safe zones turned into open graves. So ask yourself, if Gaza was bombed from one end to the other, where did Israel imagine those hostages were? In the clouds? In bunkers made of air? You cannot rescue people by annihilating the place they're held. You cannot claim humanity while raining death on everyone in your path. Israel's army, the IDF, has a history of mistakenly killing its own. In October 2023, it admitted to killing Israelis during the early chaos, claiming they didn't know who was who. But after 2 years of precision-guided weapons, drones, and AI-assisted targeting, can anyone still believe it's all just mistakes? Or has Israel known all along that some of those hostages are already dead, killed not by Hamas, but by its own bombs? Because if the hostages were in Gaza, and Gaza has been turned into dust, then where are they now? The uncomfortable truth the world refuses to face is this: Israel's war is not about rescuing hostages. It's about erasing Gaza. It's about vengeance disguised as virtue, destruction marketed as defense, and genocide repackaged as self-defense. 2 years later, the hostages are still not home. 2 years later, Gaza is gone. 2 years later, the world is complicit, still feeding the narrative, still arming the oppressor, still pretending this is about security. But history has seen this script before. A government that kills its own, blames the enemy, and calls it justice. And when the truth finally surfaces, as it always does, the blood of those hostages will not be on Hamas's hands alone. It will be on every hand that built the bomb, funded the jet, signed the arms deal, or stayed silent. Because in Gaza, even the hostages died for a lie.